What's going on YouTube? This is a video that I've been wanting to make for an absolute long time, right? Um this video is a culmination of my thoughts and my general outlook on how to motivate myself to really give content creation a serious run. So, I'm not going to say that I have the end all be all guide to content creation because I don't. If I did, I would have far more followers on Twitch, YouTube, TikTok, etc. But I am going to say that I believe that becoming a content creator is more than sticking to a schedule, sprucing up your background, and all the the physical aspects of your setup and your stream and your aesthetics. I think that it has a lot to do mentally. Um, like sure, there's a large part of streaming that has to do with your equipment, like your expensive lighting, your background, and having a really nice gaming chair. That was a joke. What I am saying is that a huge part of it is the little fundamentals that honestly go on the back burner, right? People don't talk about the little things. Time management, um, maximizing the amount of time that you have in a day, utilizing free time to brainstorm ideas, like the time that I took to wrote this video. You also have, in my opinion, to try and surround yourself with like-minded people. I've seen firsthand where being at a job where everyone is content with what they do and they're comfortable and they're not they don't have goals. Nobody talks about their goals anymore. Nobody's motivated to do anything, or they just get comfortable where they're at, right? Um it's almost like when people have a small town mentality, right? Because I grew up in a small town. Um People forget that there's more to life outside of their small town that they're from, right? So you surround yourself with these people that are closed minded and they're just not ambitious, or they're just not, if you want to be successful, surround yourself with successful people, right? That's why I'm changing the mission of my Discord, right? It's not only going to promote my content, but to allow a safe space for those of you out there who, like me, want to turn content creation into something more than just a pipe dream. So it's going to be a place to promote thinking, brainstorming, and to build our own circle of support for streaming, YouTube, whatever, and motivation to keep doing what we love. I usually read books in my free time, and instead of reading my typical fictional works, I've been trying to sprinkle in self-help books, not really self-help books, but self-help books. Books like breaking down bad habits and building up good ones. Books about how to conquer your mind, to overcome and stay on track for goals. And reading these books, it's really led me to believe that the mental side, right? The mental side of all these books and the mentality of things can be transferred into content creation. I believe that there's a lot of discussion that could be had on the physical and the mental motivation and if you all feel like you've picked up anything from this, I would be more than willing to drop more videos on the subject. If you guys are struggling to become content creators and need someone to talk to, or know someone else who's an aspiring content creator, join or send them the link to my Discord. Link in the description. At the end of the day, I'm really finding my passion for bettering myself and turning my hobby into my profession. So it would mean an absolute ton if you could like and share this video and subscribe to my channel. If you want to support further, you can come over and hang out with me and talk about this. We can talk about this further on Twitch, right? When I'm live. You can feel free to ping me on Discord for feedback on your ideas, for general support for content creation. Just basically just ping me. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I want to create a spot on my Discord, right, for people to come in and they can just. I'm gonna have a self promotion place. It's gonna be a place for people to to build ourselves up. You know what I'm saying? To support each other, right? there's a lot. Like I feel like I can make an entire video on, like, the physical typical things, like the same video that people always make, right? Um, like such as having a brand and making sure you have a logo, and um just like the physical things, man, like lighting, camera, your microphone. Like I feel like that's like way overdone at this point. But nobody's talking about like the fundamentals, time management, um, all the like the things that come from like setting small goals, and the like, breaking your bad habits and getting to new ones, and setting the schedule. And like I didn't understand how I carry this notebook around me now, right? Like I put it in my bag when I go to work, if I have downtime, whatever. And I I try and turn my downtime that I'd be doing nothing, and I try and like I try to be productive. You know what I'm saying? Like I've been productive more than I ever have. Like if you look at my old content, like when because I've been streaming off and on for 4 years, right? 4 or 5 years. If you look at my old content, I was just uploading VODs. I didn't care much about it, but now I'm out here editing. I'm putting a lot more effort and taking this a lot more seriously now. Um, but no, nobody talks about the little things. Like actually writing down your plan and sticking to it, right? Putting a pen to paper, right? I never understood the significance of that. Um, like even like this, right? Like I had a piece of scratch paper at work, right? And I just wrote down like a napkin or something. I just write ideas down when I can. I have papers all over my desk. This is like I wrote like an actual schedule down on a piece of notebook paper that I found. I said to scratch stuff. Like I didn't realize that actually I had a friend of mine, right? This is what sparked this idea. I had a friend of mine who's a very motivational person, right? And I was telling him about how I wanted to do this as a career. So he's like, "All right, well, what's your plan? What's your goal?" And I'm like, "Oh, I'm gonna do it professionally." And he's like, "Oh, well, how are you gonna accomplish that goal? How are you gonna do these things, right?" Um, so I believe that there's a lot of talk to be had about just your motivation, and making sure you're goal oriented. So, like I said, if you guys enjoyed this video, um, I can actually like this was meant to start out as a tips and tricks video, right? It was meant to be a very structured, scripted tips and tricks. Um, but I just wanted to share like my thoughts on what I've been experiencing and how I've been motivated to do what I do. Um, so far, I've been seeing very small growth. You know what I'm saying, on Twitch and YouTube since I've been starting back, but I've been taking it way more seriously than I ever have, and I'm loving it because I have a plan, and I've never had a plan before. You know, so if you guys like the video, I can actually go in. I'd like to make two videos. One of like the physical side of things, such as like your setup and your emotes. Like I consider that the physical side of streaming, but I'd like to make a video on like the mental side. Like what people aren't really talking about. You know, um, things that I don't really believe I've seen in other videos. Uh, so if you like the video, please like, comment, share, subscribe. Um, feel free to join over on my Discord. We can continue the conversation there. Um, the link will be in the description down below. Um, but I appreciate you guys all for watching, and I hope that hopefully I spark something within one of you guys. You know what I'm saying? Like it took a lot in reading these books and trying to like diversify like and better myself, before I realized there's a lot more that could be translated to this. You know what I'm saying? Like I really I just wanted to put it out there that people, no one's, I don't think, talking about the things that really matter is when it comes to content creation. and nobody really has a support system. Like if you're by yourself doing it, your family doesn't understand. Um, they don't understand what you're trying to do. That could be a problem. That could be disheartening. You know what I'm saying? So if you need like a support group, you know what I'm saying, a safe place to go. Like I have my Discord. I've been working on it. Uh, there's gonna be a place on here for all this. So like I said, it would mean a lot. You guys would like the video, share it. I know I'm kind of rambling at this point, but um, this has been like my general thoughts on streaming, and hopefully, I'm gonna do some more videos in the future on it. But if you guys like what you saw, then please let me know. That way, I can continue doing it. But other than that, I appreciate it, and I hope you all have a wonderful day.